All right. Hi, everyone. So this time we're actually live. Welcome, everyone. And yeah, let's get Mardo in the call. I'll just add him in. All right, Mardo's here.
Oh, hi everyone.
Hi, everyone. All right. So let's get started. We're talking about backups today, and backups is actually part of business continuity, right? So what we really want is not just taking backups and restoring them. What we really want is our business to run on a continuous basis no matter what. So what's part of business continuity? It's also a load balancing that has a failover functionality. It is our Antsle distributed storage, which makes your storage really resilient. And the backups and the restore that are really easy to use in Antsle. So that's all for the purpose of running your business in a super continuous way. And yeah, we've implemented that into Ant-Man. As you know, Ant-Man is one of the easiest to use tools in the world to manage your virtual servers. They can be VMs or they can be bare metal containers, and it's a super easy GUI, and you can easily spin up your instances. You can take instant snapshots. You can create your own templates and just reuse them, and it's being used by a lot of folks. Of course, business continuity is especially important for MSPs, for running in production. But we also have a lot of customers in the cybersecurity field. And yeah, without much further ado, I would just ask Mardo to show us a little bit on how it works in Ant-Man. So Mardo, why don't you share your screen in Zoom, and then I can stream it live here.
There we go. 1 second. Okay, so using my screen.
Oh, no. Now you're really crackling with your sound, Mardo. Try again.
Hello?
Ooh.
Is it too loud?
Yeah, we can hear that some sound is coming, but yeah, I don't know. It's super crackling, but let me see if I can get the screen share in. Just a sec.
I'm already screen securing. You don't see anything?
So let's do the other Zoom window. This one. All right. We see your screen now.
Okay.
Wait, it's cut off on one side, so
I can make it bigger if it's too small.
alrighty. Go ahead, Mark.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
now we hear you better. It was crackling. Maybe it was your headset. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so we're here with our Antsle, and I have prepared already one Antslet. So this is a Debian.
Mardo, can you increase the size of the text a little bit? Yeah, way more. Not everyone has 5K. monitors. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, this is good.
Okay. So, as I was saying, this is a standard template from our Debian template, and where you can find the backups is actually when you go into the template details and then click on the backups tab. Okay, so here you can see I have already one backup, and what this let's do a real case scenario, right? So if you could, do you see my terminal window here?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Okay, let me increase a bit. So here we're SSH into the template.
By the way,
sorry.
By the way, guys, I saw the questions coming in, and we're all going to answer them, and we're going to come to it, right? There were questions about different locations to restore to, and all these kind of things. I've read them all, so we're getting to it. Don't worry. Okay, move on, Mardo.
Okay, so we are SSH into the Antsle now, and what I'm going to do is to SSH in the Antlet. So, all right, here we are. I have prepared one file. So the file contents are, let's check the file contents actually. So yeah, we have currently my content, and that's what it's currently backed up in the cloud. So say someone gets access to your Antsle or deletes some files, right? So let's change this content to lost data or something like that. So yeah, we can save it. And what we can do with a backup that we took previously is to restore it. So I have already retrieved the backup file, so we don't wait seeing the backup being taken and seeing the backup being downloaded again. So that's something I have already done, and we're in the state that we currently have the backup file downloaded. All right, so it's going to require me to stop the Antlet first, so I'm going to stop it. Okay, and now it's ready to restore. So I'm going to click on restore. And should be ready in a few seconds. All right, so we have rolled back to a previous state. I can start the Antlet. Here, I have already lost connection because we stopped the Antlet and restarted it. So I'm going to SSH it again. And we can check the file, all right? And it's back to my content. So any edits or any lost data or anything that was changed from the last backup is now rolled back. So that's how easy it is to get back to the previous state and get your data back. All right, yeah, so right now I'm going to show you how to actually take a backup. It's pretty easy. It's here in the backups tab as well. You can click on backup now, the backup now link, and you have 3 options. The first one is the Antsle Cloud, which is the one I'm currently testing with here. So let's click on this one. And while it's taking a new backup, we can see the other options. You can also choose a self-managed backup. So in case you want to use your own local storage, or if you have a NAS or an external server that you would like to store your backups on, you can also choose this option. It's going to ask you where to store it. If you want to use an external server, you can provide the SSH information. One thing to clarify here is that we expect you have already exchanged SSH keys So we don't ask for any password in here. We expect you to exchange SSH keys for authentication, and then we move the backup file. That's right. That's right. All right, so we can go back, and this is how a new backup looks like. I don't know if you can read it, but here it says retrieve instead of restore, and it's just in status uploaded, right? Yeah, so that's how easy it is to take a backup. And one thing to notice here is that we don't require you to stop the Antlet to take the backup. You can take a backup of a running Antlet. Now, to restore it, we require you to stop it, right?
Oh, it seemed like we lost audio for myself. So yeah, let me try again. So when I got the feedback that we lost audio in the meantime. I hope audio is back now. So let me just repeat what I said when Mardo said, "Hey, we can back it up. We can do the backups to your own storage via SSH." Then that doesn't mean it has to be local, right? We can just leverage SSH and back up to any location. It could be another Antsle at another place, and you can use that for disaster recovery, right? So it could be a DigitalOcean droplet, it could be any server, and so I get the feedback. They hear me now back, so that's great. Nice. With that, our backups are totally flexible, leveraging SSH, or you can have whatever, an external drive with Samba or whatever, and back it up there. So everything's totally flexible. All right.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to repeat also what I said afterwards. So this is how a backup looks like. It says retrieve instead of restore, and that's how you have a newly created backup. And I also mentioned that in order to take a backup, it's not required to stop an Antlet. It's just required to stop it if you are going to restore it, but not to take it. Right? So you can take any backups of the running Antlet. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Another small thing, this little star is just an indicator of which one is the last backup that was restored. Quick tip there. What else? Okay, so also you can schedule daily backups. We plan, of course, to expand on this and improve. But right now, today, you can schedule Antsle Cloud backups and self-managed backups. And the information for Antsle Cloud, you don't need to enter any information. You just enable it and click on Setup Backups, and it's going to start getting daily backups to the cloud. And for self-managed backups, it's the form is pretty similar to what you saw taking a singular self-managed backup, right? So it's you just provide the path where you want to store all the scheduled backups. Click on setup, and that's it.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Mardo. Do you guys have any questions for Mardo while we have the screen share on? Anything you guys want to see that we want to show you? I have to wait a little bit because we have like a 30-second delay in the chat. That's coming from YouTube live stream. So I'll wait a little bit until I see any questions from you guys coming up. Because then if there's no questions, we can just move on and remove the screen share. Yeah, seems like there's nothing coming, so that's great. If questions come up, I can get the screen share back in anytime. But for now, you see the two of us again. And yeah, so as I told you, here's a question coming in. A video on how to share SSH keys. So that is actually a great idea, and we'll do that real soon, I promise. So that we do a quick video on how to share SSH keys. I think that's a great idea, Peter. Thanks for that. Or can we run through an example right now, Mardo? Would that be possible in like 3 minutes?
Yeah, sure. We can exchange keys between Silk and Crocus, if that's great.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you can share your screen again.
Sure. Okay, so let me get it out of the template. Let me just first confirm I have I can access Crocus from Crocus. Yeah.
And Jonathan, I saw your question. That's a great question also. So we'll get back to that after we answer Peter's question. Mardo, you still there?
Yes.
Okay.
It looks like
maybe enlarge the font, right? It looks really small to me. Yeah. I think people can see it better then.
Is it good now?
Yeah, even more. Doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt. All right. So okay, so here we are in Silk, and we're going to try to exchange SSH keys between two of our servers. Right now, you can see that I cannot SSH in. So, for example, if I do SSH root, I get a permission denied because my key is not on Crocus, right? So first, let me check. I have already, I have already a key. If you have not created a key, I can show you a quick command that you can run. So you can generate a new SSH key if you run this command. Probably I should use.
Yeah, I always use 4096.
Yeah. So if you in Silk we already had one, but if you don't have one, you can generate one with the SSH key again. -B for
bits, number of bits.
Yeah, for number of bits, and the type -T RSA. That's the type of the key. Yeah. So you just run that command, enter, and you get a new key. So, but for now, for me, I already have one. So what you do is to get the contents of the public key. So you have two keys, a private key and a public key. And what you want to share with the external server is the public key, and that's the one ending on .pub. That's why I did this command here to get the contents. After you have the contents, you just copy them. You need to have some sort of access to the other server. I already have it. And what you do is to concat the contents of that public key in a file called Authorized Keys. So if you go to your home.ssh and Authorized Keys, we have a bunch of them here. And what you do is just add it at the end of the file and save. And that's it. After that, you should be able to SSH in. Let's try that. And there we go. We're in Crocus. We don't get the permission denied anymore.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back now. Okay, so now that was great, Mardo, and maybe we do another video, non-live, to put online, or just create a docs article so that people see how to exchange their SSH keys or how to create one. So that was great. I hope it helped. So now back to Jonathan's questions. When will there be the ability to change the backup location to heal an antlet outside the cloud backup? So thanks for the feedback, Langwar. So sound is back. All right, so that ability is actually there, right? So we can back up to the Antsle cloud. That's what we've shown you, right? So that is the easiest thing. You don't have to worry about your own storage and where you get it from and how you connect it and stuff like that. You just set it and forget it and back it up to the Antsle cloud. That is one thing. But with the so-called self-managed backups, and let me get back our faces here. All right, so now we're back. With the self-managed backups, you can back up to any location. It can be offsite. It can be just your local drive on your Antsle server. It can be a DigitalOcean droplet or wherever you have your storage, and you can just leverage the Antsle functionality to have that one-click backup to any location that you have, and then we can restore it back from that location to your Antsle, and you can use it with several Antsles. So if you have 3 Antsles, you can back up, round robin, one backs up to the next and everything, and then heal it back to the others. So all that functionality is already there. So thanks for that question. So that actually leads me to the next thing that I want to show you. So for that, I'm going to add another window here that I'm going to share with you. All right, so now you see my Firefox window, and here you see the Antsle appliances. So everything that we showed you so far. Oh wait, this is way too big. Let's make it smaller. This is better, right? Okay, so the best way to run Ant-Man is on our Antsle appliances. our flagship product is the Antsle One. You see it here. It's a beautiful case. It's totally fanless. It looks awesome. We have it in 3 colors, in black and red and in gold. And it's pure coincidence that those 3 colors are the colors of the national flag of Germany, my home country. But anyway, it is absolutely coincidence. And we love the red ones and the black ones and the gold ones as well. They are just beautiful. All right. So those are our appliances. It's called the Antsle One, and they are actually quite powerful. We have them with the Denverton CPU, and we also have them with the Xeon D CPU. So it goes up to 12 cores, 12 cores, 24 threads. So you can do a lot with these little fanless devices. Then, as for Ant-Man itself, it comes in a few versions, right? We have the Essential, Ant-Man Essential, that's $29 a month, and it comes with software-defined networking. It comes with regular upgrades, security patches. It comes with the smart backups and the healing, so all that I showed you. So also backing up to local storage via SSH to other locations for disaster recovery and everything. That's all included. Plus you have 100 gigabytes of free backups to the Antsle cloud. So you can heal to any on-prem Antsle server. And if you run over your 100 gigabytes, it's $8.90 per additional 100 gigabytes. And you have support. You have 3 support tickets per year. You have a 30-day free onboarding with, live Zoom sessions and stuff like that. So that is the Essential plan. So let me talk about the Grow plan. So the Grow plan has full SDN, software-defined networking, with trunking, especially interesting for guys that work in the cybersecurity field, but also MSPs. If you have some more complex setups, this is actually what you want to have. You can have your completely separated LANs, like a production one and a development one, or things like that. Then you have the full clustering with the ADS that we just recently introduced, Antsle Distributed Storage, which makes things super resilient and scalable. You also have the smart backups and healing, and in the Grow plan you have 1 terabyte of storage in the Antsle cloud, and obviously unlimited space on your own self-provided storage. And you have 10 support tickets per year, and you have the Protector mode, which is upcoming, which are special functionalities used in the cybersecurity field. So that's all included in the Grow plan. Let's not talk about the Scale plan, which has a lot of enterprise features, and we have a lot of enterprise customers, like Nordstrom, General Electric, Wells Fargo, just to name a few. Fujitsu, so many that use the Scale plan. So we have all these features in place, and also we have lots of government agencies in the military and elsewhere that make use of the Scale plan. All right, the Grow plan is our most popular plan, and it's definitely recommended, especially if you do some serious backup stuff that we talk about today. There is also the Home Lab plan, and the Home Lab plan comes free forever with the purchase of an Antsle One or Antsle 2. So if you have an Antsle One, you actually have a perpetual license for Ant-Man, and you have some basic functionality. But if you do any serious stuff, we definitely recommend to go at least with the Essential plan, but definitely better with the Grow plan. That gives you the full power of Ant-Man. All right, so that's what I wanted to show you. Let's check back the questions here. Would the One be overkill for home use? Oh, definitely not. I mean, you can start with the Antsle 1D, which is just $997. If you get it with a Grow plan, you get huge discounts on the unit. And yeah, it's definitely designed for home server use, and we have so many people using it in a home lab setting. Next question, before doing an upgrade, pre-Edge Linux 2.0, if you back up all antlets to say self-managed. I don't understand that question. Maybe you just email in. I cannot really follow. All right, so this was the plans and the different versions that we're having. So with the Antsle 1, you see it here, it all starts with the Antsle 1D. It has an Intel Denverton, it has 4 cores, 4 virtual CPUs, it has 32 gigs of ECC RAM. And even for home use, guys, I would always check for the ECC RAM. It means error correction code, right? So here's the thing. If you run a normal computer or whatever, sometimes it just freezes and hangs and you have to reboot it. And have you ever wondered why that is? Well, it's just RAM, the memory, bit errors on the memory just occur from time to time. And they just come from, believe it or not, from cosmic radiation. So we got some cosmic radiation here. It gets into the memory of our computer and it changes a bit. And once that bit is changed, you have like unpredictable results. And that's fine for a desktop machine, but it's definitely not fine for a server setting. Because you could have inconsistent states and everything. So if you don't have the error correcting code on your RAM, you have a problem in a server setting. And that just doesn't mean you need this special sort of RAM. You also need a motherboard and a CPU and an SoC that supports the error correcting RAM. So this is a very important feature that makes a difference between a pure consumer device and a professional server, right? And all our Antsle servers come with ECC RAM. They all come with at least 2 drives for mirroring, so that you have some resilience and built in. And they all come with 1 gigabit per second Ethernet. So the starter device is the Antsle 1D, and that's already a fantastic device, and you can run a lot of stuff, especially with the 32 gigs of RAM. You can do a lot, and you can run several Windows antlets, and you can, if you do Linux, you can run tens and even hundreds of Linux antlets if you use our LXC feature, which is the bare metal containers, which makes it all so much more efficient. And then you see the other models here, so it goes up to a lot with lots of terabytes of SSDs and M.2 NVMe cache and 10 gigabytes, 10 gig Ethernet and all these type of things. So this is just antsle.com/buy, and you find all the units here. So guys, but now, since you watched all the time, I have that very special offer for you, as always, in the live stream. And I'm going to show you that right now. Let's get this thing in. Boom, but it always makes it too big, so I'll make it a bit smaller. Okay, we see that here. That is our special offer from today, July 22nd. And where are we? Right here. Okay. So you win 4 times with this offer. You get a 33% lifetime discount on the Grow plan. So this is, let me be clear, right? This is not just a discount on the first year, right? Or first time discount or something. This is a lifetime discount. So as long as you keep it up, you get it for just $99 instead of $149 for life. So that is actually a great offer. And then on top of that, you get a free Antsle 1D with an annual plan, right? So all we ask for is pay 1 year in advance of the Grow plan, $99 a month, and then get an Antsle 1D totally free. So if that is not an awesome offer, I don't know. And there's no contract lock-in. You can cancel anytime, but obviously we expect the 1 year to be prepaid so that we cover the cost of the Antsle 1D. And there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. In this case, it comes with a $150 restocking fee, but it's for any reason whatsoever or no questions asked. So you have that 100% satisfaction guarantee. So what is your package? The package is these 4 things. Save lifelong on the Grow plan. Get the Antsle 1D for free, and have the 100% satisfaction guarantee, and have no lock-in, cancel anytime. So you get all these 4 things for just $99 a month instead of $149 a month. And the Antsle server that goes for $997, you get that one for free. And you can find that offer, and it's only valid today for you because you watched the live stream, and you find it under shop.antsle.com/live. So I can show you that in just a sec. So it's right here, shop.antsle.com/live, and you have it all here. You see everything, what it comes with. Read everything here and make use of that very special offer. Alrighty, guys, thanks for all your time. Let me see if there's any more questions. That doesn't seem to be the case. Then thank you very much for taking the time to watch our live stream. Thank you also for being patient with us on the occasional technical difficulties that we've had, but we're learning more and more with the live stream, and we should get better and better every time. And thank you very much. Let me check again if there's any questions. That doesn't seem to be the case. Thank you for the likes, and yeah, see you next time.